Welcome to Georgia Highlands College Math 97 and Math 99 video tutorials. In this video segment, we'll be answering the question, how do you multiply fractions? Well, I've been teaching Math 97 and Math 99 students for a very long time, and I know that fractions terrify my students. But sometimes all you need to do is see it in visual terms and it begins to make sense to you. So we have our rule that you just multiply fractions straight across, meaning you multiply the numerator with the numerator and the denominator with the denominator to get your resulting fraction. So we have, in theoretical terms, if you have the fraction a over b and c over d, if you multiply them a over b times c over d, you multiply the numerators a times c, and then come back and multiply the denominators b times d. But hopefully when we look at this example, you'll begin to see why you actually do this and that it's not just some magical theory made up by someone. So let's take a look at a very simple example. Okay, so you can see I have an example set up here. I have it represented symbolically in numbers as well as in pictures for you. But we have the situation of 3/4 being multiplied by 1/2. So my first picture there, I have a whole that's cut into 4 pieces, and I have 3 of those pieces highlighted to represent the fraction 3/4. Now if we move to the second fraction, you'll notice that I have the same size whole that I'm multiplying with there. So I have that same size whole cut in half in the opposite direction. So it's cut in 2 pieces, and I have one of them that I'm multiplying with. So my statement about seeing multiplication of fractions with pictures would be that to multiply fractions pictorially, you simply overlay your same size wholes, which basically cuts your whole in both directions. So let's take a look at this last whole here that I have cut in both directions. So first you'll notice that I have cut it vertically just like I did with the fractions 3/4, and now I'm going to come back and show you which pieces I have that are representative of the 3/4. So we haven't overlaid the other fraction yet, but just that part of the fraction represents 3/4 of the whole. And now I come back and I say, well, I need to be multiplying it with 1/2 of the same size whole. So that would be represented by this portion of my whole. And where they've overlapped would be right there. So when you're multiplying fractions, you're just coming back and dicing the opposite way into however many pieces that second fraction is. Where they overlay each other is how many pieces of the whole you have after you multiply. So if we count this up, we have 1, 2, 3 green pieces, and we have 8 pieces whole now because we had 4 to begin with, and then we came back and cut the other way to make 8 pieces in that same size whole, of which we have 3 where they overlap. So this is representative of having 3/8. And if you use the rule that we learned, which is multiply straight across, so multiply numerator with numerator and denominator with denominator, you have 3 times 1 divided by 4 times 2, which gives us the fraction 3/8. So I hope that this has been a little bit helpful for you to see it in a picture form. Just know that if you ever forget how it goes, you can think about having a fraction, cutting that hole in one direction, the other fraction would be cut in the other direction, overlay them, and where you have pieces from both fractions, you count those up, and that's how you multiply fractions pictorially. Let's go over the rule again real quick. Very quick and easy. Multiply straight across, numerator times numerator, denominator times denominator. If you have any other questions about multiplying fractions, please make sure to contact your Highlands instructor. Thank you.